Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 102 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So, I just watched Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. It is the next installment in the Knives Out franchise. It is not a sequel, it's just the next case. It stars Daniel Craig, Edward Norton, Kate Hudson, Janelle Monáe, Jessica Henwick, Dave Bautista, Leslie Odom Jr., Catherine Hahn, and I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. It is directed by Rian Johnson, who directed Looper, who directed Star Wars The Last Jedi, who directed the original Knives Out. And you got Benoit Blanc, Daniel Craig, kind of in a rut. And he gets invited to this like murder mystery party, except somebody really dies. And I love Knives Out. It's one of the best movies of 2018. And as soon as Rian Johnson said, "Hey, I'm doing more," I was in. It's been described, this franchise now has been described as like the Americanized Agatha Christie books. That's accurate. That tracks. With Benoit Blanc, Daniel Craig playing Benoit Blanc as the Hercule Poirot character, which is presently being played by Kenneth Branagh. And again, like, this cast is amazing. So I was instantly hyped. The only thing, like I said, if you watch my one or two recent reviews, the only thing I don't like about this movie is that I don't think it'll get a physical media release. It had, like, in like a month ago, the week of Thanksgiving, it had a 1 week only theatrical limited run. If it would have been in my theater, I would have reviewed it a month ago. But it's on Netflix now, so if you have Netflix, you can definitely watch it. This, like, I'll get it out the way. I don't think it's as good as Knives Out, but I still love it. The plot does nothing like Knives Out did tonally. Like, Knives Out was like wintertime in a mansion full of rich assholes. This is like on a secluded island, kind of like summertime full of rich assholes. That's the rich assholes are the only similarity. But yeah, like, the performances are good. Like, I don't know if I want to like give any like character descriptions or anything. It's just like bro, like Daniel Craig, Edward Norton, Kate Hudson, Jessica Henwick, Leslie Odom Jr., Catherine Hahn, Dave Bautista, Madeline Klein. They were all great. They all played their roles great. The plot took twists and turns that I didn't see coming. I thought that, like, the way Knives Out goes, I thought that was going to be the thing. I'm looking at, like, the cast list. Okay, that's going to be the person that dies. That's going to be, like, whose murder we're solving. And it just wasn't. So it was, every aspect of this story was fresh. And being the second part in a series, an anthology murder mystery series, is that what we can say this is? Nothing was rehashed. Rian Johnson had completely new ideas for this, which makes me even more excited for the third one. Even like, I think Daniel Craig was better in the first one, but he's still good here. There's nothing that I don't think, like, I give 5 out of 5s, but I don't think any movie's perfect. But this is also something that I don't really feel like I can find a huge flaw in. It was just fun. It's a fun murder mystery. The way it unfolded. the antagonist, the laughs, the suspense, the explanation of how everything went down. It's great. Like there's a couple things that are pretty mind blowing. One of my favorite movies of the year. The only reason this wasn't on my most anticipated list because in January or last December, we weren't sure this was coming out this year. At least I wasn't. So with all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, Glass Onion, A Knives Out story is almost dope as fuck. Have you seen Glass Onion, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently put up reviews for Babylon, for I Want to Dance with Somebody, for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Upcoming, I got my favorite movies of the quarter, favorite movies of the year, most anticipated movies of next year, Blu-ray collection update, all on the way. Within the next week and a half or so, be on the lookout. Rec League Podcast is doing around about the same thing. Friends and family, multiple people, top five most anticipated. Be on the lookout for all of that, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.